Thanks, guys. No football pregame, but we have a midseason update coming up later on the program.
But first, the Iowa soccer team readies for action once again.
The Iowa women's soccer team currently stands 5th in the Big Ten Conference, and with the help of their team chemistry and a push for more offense, the team has the potential to end their season higher in the standings as a regular season. Taylor Brooks has a story.
This season, the Iowa women's soccer team has been known for their defense, but recently their offense has pushed the momentum as their season is wrapping up. The team has 3 more games left, but is extremely impressed at how they've clicked, especially under a new head coach.
It's fresh for everybody. It's new for everybody. So they had a choice to either buy in or resist, and they've bought in from the very beginning, and they're just such wonderful kids, and you know, we're teaching them to love the game a little bit more, be a little bit more competitive.
The team holds an overall 11 wins, 4 losses, and 1 tie record, which includes the most conference wins since 1999. It's not just one player that is held accountable, though, it's everyone.
We have a bunch of people contributing to goals, which I think is really beneficial because it doesn't allow teams to just mark one person. You know, a bunch of people are dangerous, so I think that just helps our attack so much because we have so many different options to score instead of just one person.
A defensive team at best, the offense is beginning to heat up as injuries have slowly began to heal.
Well, I think we've been a defensive team partly because of the injuries, and you know the players that we have that are sitting out are, you know, all for 4 out of the 5 are all attacking players. So it's taken time for the team to build around the other players that are now playing wide.
Even with a numerous amount of injuries this season, the team has found a way to click on the field.
We're starting to really get we're starting to click. Everyone's really starting to get at the end of the season, so everyone knows this is it for a lot of people, so we're going to give everything we have at the end.
Taylor Brooks, Daily Iowan, TV Sports.
Among the injured players that have returned is sophomore Amanda Lulick, who suffered a knee injury in the preseason. The Hawks return to action tomorrow at Ohio State.
The Iowa men's tennis team has had its fair share of success this season, but one player in particular has stood out. Daily Iowan TV sports reporter Austin Luce has the story.
Senior Matt Hagan has been an outstanding leader for this year's men's tennis squad. Now in his 3rd year in the Hawkeye lineup, he has hit his stride and hasn't looked back. In his most recent competition, the ITA Regional Tournament at the University of Oklahoma, Hagan put up an outstanding effort as he became only the 3rd player in Hawkeye tennis history to reach the semifinals of the tournament, where he fell to 3rd-ranked Sooner Alex Alvarez in 3 sets. Hagan credits his coaches for helping him get to where he is right now.
Ross and Ty have really worked hard with me the last couple of weeks, or even just the last couple of months, just getting me prepared. Just making me feel comfortable, hitting big serves, hitting big forehands, just really trying to get to know my game. They've helped me a lot.
While all of this added success could get to a player's head, Hagan remains humble, yet realizes he is at the top of his game right now and has goals he wants to attain.
Personal goal, I just want to go into every single match feeling confident. I feel like I can really beat anyone there right now, and so if I can just go into every single match and just play every single point as hard as I can and work hard, then I feel like I can do really well.
Hagan and the Hawkeyes will next hit the court when they travel to Minneapolis to the Big Ten Indoor Championships on October 31st. In Iowa City, Austin Luce, Daily Iowan TV Sports.
And Hagan will be among the favorites to take home a Big Ten singles title in Minneapolis on Halloween weekend.
Women's tennis will also be in action tomorrow as they close out their fall schedule at a 3-day tournament in Des Moines.
The team will be competing in the Jake Jamboree and will be going up against players from Kansas State, Nebraska, Creighton, and Drake.
Last season, the squad posted an overall record of 10-0 on the final day of the tournament and finished the weekend winning 19 of those 20 matches.
And for Iowa football, the team stands 5-2 overall and 2-1 in conference play, now at midseason. But this is not too far off from where we thought the Hawkeyes could be.
That's right, Jalen. The only unexpected loss of the season came from Iowa State. But other than that, the Hawkeyes still stand in good position for bowl eligibility and a chance at grabbing that West Division title.
That's exactly right, Chelsea. And 2 teams standing above Iowa on the western side, Minnesota and Nebraska. But Iowa has yet to play them this season. And coming off the road loss at Maryland last weekend wasn't quite a shocker, putting the Hawkeyes now 0-3 for games played against Big Ten Conference newcomers.
One of those losses to the newcomers comes from Penn State in 1993. But today is a celebratory day for Hawkeye fans. Today marks the 10th anniversary of the infamous 6-4 Iowa win at Penn State in 2004. Both teams combined for 400 yards of the total offense, but that obviously didn't reflect on the scoreboard. The leading man for the Hawkeyes during probably one of the oddest scoring games was the current head man himself, Coach Ferentz.
And Joe Paterno, the coach of the time for Penn State, we probably won't see a score like that anytime soon. But that'll do it for us here in the sports studio. Daily Iowan TV Sports will be back this Sunday evening with a recap of Iowa field hockey's last home game of the season as they face off against Penn State.
Greta and Nick, back to you guys at the desk.